Well, all is set at the Eagle Square for the APC National Convention with 1,815 police officers deployed and on ground to ensure security at the venue. 6 aspirants contesting the position of the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress Party have agreed to step down for President Muhammadu Buhari's choice, which is Abdullahi Adamu. Meanwhile, pavilions at the venue are already tagged according to states, indicating how members are expected to seat. The main arena is still cordoned off by security operatives drawn from the police, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and men of the Department of State Service. This is in order to maintain security around the venue, especially as supporters are trying to outshine one another. All around the Eagle Square, the Federal Secretariat party supporters are carrying placards and banners with faces and names of the supporters conspicuously displayed. All right, let's get back to the Eagle Square, where our correspondent Adamu Lawrence is standing by to give us updates on the National Convention of the All Progressives Congress, which holds today. Demola, we have about 1,815 police officers deployed to that venue to ensure the safety of and, of course, conduct of this National Convention. Talk to us about we have about 1,000 police officers, and we have about 7,000 delegates. How will the officers be able to manage the crowd there?
Okay, so just a few minutes before you came to me, there was a bit of poor crowd control at the entrance of where you can see the policemen. So the delegates were trying to force themselves to come inside the Eagle Square. So it's been a very poor, just a bit of poor crowd control there, because when you have 1,815 police officers in here for the convention, and you have over 7,000 delegates, so it becomes a serious issue for the delegates to come inside. So if you go while we were outside a bit before, and we saw how people were trying to come inside the Eagle Square, is a bit of challenge because of there are a lot of people outside. So, and the police, all the security agencies who are saddled with the responsibility of making sure that the peace and order are trying their best. But when you have too much people on ground, then there's a cause for alarm.
Of course, we already see that already being a cause for concern. Talking about the crowd control there, when we have about 7,000 delegates for seating for an arena that has a seating capacity for about 4,000, and then we now have the police officers, about 1,815 police officers. But talk to us about this as the accreditation started, because according to the program which was released yesterday, the accreditation was supposed to start from 10 a.m. and last till 1 p.m.
Okay, so accreditation is yet to start. Our accreditation is supposed to start for 10 a.m. But this is past 11. The accreditation has not started yet. The delegates are still outside the Eagle Square trying to find their way inside. So one will be wondering, if accreditation has not started yet, the accreditation is supposed to start from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. rather. So if accreditation has not started yet, so when exactly is the convention itself going to start? But we're still waiting to see how things unfold when the accreditation will start. If my cameraman can pan for you, you will see the designated places where accreditation is supposed to start. But it's just empty, just empty where the people are supposed to do the accreditation. So we're still waiting to see what is going to happen in the next 1 hour, if the accreditation will be able to start as at then. But for now, we keep our fingers crossed.
Yes. Of course, they will. Of course, our fingers are crossed, because this is a much anticipated convention, of course, of the ruling party. Some would say it's the largest political party in Africa. But I want you to talk to us about this crowd that we're expecting today. Earlier, we saw that the election committee had come into the arena, of course, to do some last-minute inspection and to see that the materials are ready. We already see that some of the ballot boxes have been positioned at different places around the arena. I know it was difficult for you to get into the Eagle Square. Talk to us about what your experience was like getting into the square and how difficult it is for delegates to also come into the Eagle Square.
Okay, so after I spoke to you around past 10, it was a bit difficult. I spent almost like 30 minutes trying to come inside the Eagle Square back, because the delegates outside were so much, huge crowd outside. So it was a bit difficult for me to come inside. But before we came inside, of course, the election committee had already come inside to make sure that everything is in place for the election to take place. And of course, they will be talking to journalists on what exactly what is expected of everybody in this place. So we're waiting for them to give us brief on how things will unfold for the convention itself. The convention, of course, will hold, and of course, everybody is trying as much as possible to come into the venue to have a feel of what is happening inside. But coming into the venue, it's a big challenge for all the delegates for now.
Hopefully it does not get out of hand. Our correspondent there, Adamu Lawrence, give us an update about what is going on at the Eagle Square, the venue of the APC National Convention, which holds today. Well, let's take you to some of the pictures we got earlier about that crowd control. Delegates, contenders, and party supporters, of course, struggling to find their way into the Eagle Square, which is the venue of the APC National Convention. Those are the pictures that you're seeing there, how police officers are trying, of course, to control the crowd. They pushed down the barricade manned by the police as the crowd outnumbered the number of police that we have there. APC has over 7,000 delegates who would come into the arena that has a sitting capacity of about 4,000, and we have 1,815 police officers deployed and on ground to ensure and maintain security at the venue. We'll definitely bring you more pictures and more updates from the Eagle Square venue of the APC National Convention. Stay with us.